Testing 1 2 audio check. Testing 1 2 audio check. Still delayed. Testing 1 2 audio check. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, so it's something on the Corsair side, I think. I wonder if it is the ASUS Armory software jacking with it. Let's take a look at IQ first, just to make sure. Testing 1 2 3 audio check. I can't tell what that says. Side tone. Test, 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 test. Audio check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 audio check. What the heck? Y'all, this thing's gonna make me batshit crazy tonight. Not that that takes much. Testing 1, 2, 3 audio check. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. So I don't know if my audio is playing nice tonight or not. Please enable Argon Combat Hub. D&D 5e. What? This module requires a minimum system version. It says my version is 3.2.1, but right over here it says it's 4.0.2. Okay. It says both of those are up to date. Complains about Warpgate. Okay. Run through it again. Okay, so that's the only one complaining. This might be the problem over here. My D&D 5th edition may be way out of date. Oh, geez. So the audio issue is going to drive me crazy. I'm just going to turn off my speakers in my ears. Desktop audio device 1, audio device 2, mic aux device. So I'm doing a little floundering around tonight. Argon Combat Hub. What is going on? It's like combat is just flying by over here. Please install and enable this if okay. We're gonna go do that now, hopefully. That I want turned on. Yes, I want you to reload happily. So I'm really curious what's going on in chat. So I clear it. And it's like every creature in the database is taking damage. Yay. Let's just drop ourselves right here for now. Y'all give me a second. I need to go get something to drink and bring it in here with me. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I still don't know what's going on with my audio. And don't give a shit as long as it's working. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me because I see the view meter popping. I'm just going to turn off my speakers so that I don't hear a delayed echoey version of myself. All right, so lots of updates. It's been a good 2 weeks since I streamed. The last week I've been in California for TwitchCon 2024. It's my first time going. Had a blast. Got into way too much trouble while I was there, as far as, you know, just jumping from thing to thing and trying to learn as much as I could and making it fresh. Oh, somebody says they can hear you. Okay. So it's just me that's jacked up on the audio. Yay. That means I've got an audio problem I still need to fix, but at least y'all can hear me. Coming back with new ideas and stuff and things I want to do. So couple things going on, swirling around in Brian's head. Hey Siri, turn off the chandelier. Let's start with kitchen lights. So I'm going to get back into regular streaming again, at least on Wednesday nights and Monday nights. And then I'm going to have to figure out when I can fit a game in, a stream in addition to those two. I have, starting this Friday, a regularly scheduled game that I am going to be DMing at Gamers Grove here in Huntsville at 6:30 p.m. every Friday. It's going to be a weekly game. Session 0 is this Friday, the 27th. So I've got a couple players interested in that have committed to show up. And, you know, we'll get the ball rolling on that. The campaign I am playing in as a player currently meets Saturday afternoons, but that campaign is close to wrapping up, and I think I'm going to take a break as a player to concentrate on being a DM. Don't get me wrong, I love playing D&D, but I also love being a DM too, and so I want to spend more time on the DM side of the fence than the player side of the fence. So I've got to get that going and rocking and rolling. So, but working on building out Foundry again, you know, fleshing things out in there for my homebrew, in addition to the using the homebrew in actual face-to-face games as well. Now, those of you that have played with me anytime in the last 2 to 3 years know that I love maps and miniatures and any kind of physical manipulatives to enhance the game. So that's not going to change anytime soon, because I feel like that enhances the experience, the immersive experience for the players. Just having dorky little stuff involved in the game for the physical aspect. It adds to the immersion or the and the enjoyment of the game. So, all right. All that said, let's chitty chat. I've got a couple of maps built. This is a small first level adventure where we've got some oozes and a sea hag to contend with, as well as a magically protected item in the center of the room. And then I have Hell Comes All a Glitter, which is a shop-based adventure. And that's built out, and the first floor is the shop. And, you know, the basement is where all hell breaks loose because there's a chained demon trapped in the basement. Or chained devil. So those are here. Those are built out. I also have a were rat adventure. that I am not seeing here. Scenes. Oh, here we go. Let's make this bad boy active. So this one is built out. This is for a 3rd and 4th level party. Fleshed out and working. And it's pretty much ready to go. Excuse me. I've still got some serious ass jet lag from this trip to California for a week. And people messaging me. Okay. So, the other big project I have been working has been the Goblin Camp, which let me pull up. That is a physical miniature build that I've been working on for God knows how long. Oh my goodness. And I want to share its current status with y'all. And this will be kind of a little bit of a short stream tonight. I plan on wrapping up by 9:30 at the latest. I did get a late start battling with the little audio gremlins this evening. That doesn't help. Okay, I'm looking for... I mean, I could probably just send it from my phone, but it's easier to just grab it from someplace I know it already is. So, here you go. Let's see, we're going to stick this in my pictures folder. I still have to put some finishing touches on it, but I figured I would share these with you this evening. There we go. All right, so let me close this out and we will jump back over here. Okay, so I probably need to trash all of my audio sources in the Streamlabs. Yay me. Let's see. All right, so here you go. This is a forward-looking view across the bridge into the Goblin Camp. Now, some details I need to do yet. Obviously, I want to darken the eyes and the mouths and the nose on the skulls on the bridge. And then this edging on this MDF board where it was cut needs to be painted a sandy brown color to represent dirt, soil, beach, whatever you want it to be. So that's got to be done yet. Okay. Looking at it lengthwise, you've got your little, basically the Goblin Fort is on an island in the middle of a fast-flowing river. And there is one bridge to get across it. And you have a narrow amount of space between the river and the wall. So You've got these two massive ass guard towers right here. You've got a beast cage, which right now has a couple of dire wolves in it. And then you've got an additional beast cage behind it. And then you've got the barracks and the shaman's hut on the left. And then you've got the purple banner tribe on the right. So let's go over a little more. Let's look at this bad boy lengthwise. I'll share this with y'all. All right, so here you go. You can see the bridge over here and the towers and the beast cages, the barracks, the shaman's hut, tents, campfire, and then you have the red banner tribe and the blue banner tribe, and then two more towers, and then you have the prison with the hanging prison cells, which I'm going to zoom in on if I can get, and you'll see some little dead bodies in the prison cells. So this has been an ongoing project for 2 months to build this monstrosity, and I'm so glad it's close to finish. And yes, this thing will be putting in an appearance at the Grove at some point in the near future for a game. Definitely. So if you want to see it in action, or if you want to be terrified of it as a player, come hang out with us and play some D&D. Speaking of which, right before leaving for San Diego for TwitchCon, the Saturday before, I got a chance to go to Gamers Grove's RPG Day and got to play by the 2024 rules, generated a player character and did a one-shot and had a blast. There are things I like about the 2024 rules. There are things I don't like, but I feel that the good outweighs the bad. So I will be, this Friday's session, we will be using the 2024 rule set for the session 0. I am going to allow some additional character classes that are not in the 2024 Player's Handbook at the outset. And so those will be available from the two original 5e supplements, Xanathar's Guide to Everything and Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So we'll allow some character class options from there, and character races or species, as they politically correct like to now call them in the latest revision, lose their racial bonuses. Your bonuses are now tied to class. So I haven't given much thought to species/race limitations for the homebrew, but it'll be gelled, or at least in some formative thought form, by the time Friday gets here. So I've got some work to do. Got some homework as a DM to do. I've always got homework as a DM to do. So some other dorky stuff I want to share with you. Probably need to back up so you can see the light, the color good on the light. This was a dire wolf miniature that I painted in Rocky's color markings, and even put his white on his shoulder present on his markings. So we have a Rocky dire wolf. We have a Sammy dire wolf. And I've got to get him on his pedestal. You can see he's got his little black spot on his belly. Sam has a perfect black circle on his belly, so his mini had to have that as well. Speaking of babies, hi baby. What are you doing? Huh? You coming to see Dad? Rocky is here. I know you can see that floofy tail. Yes. Oh, and here comes my girl. My girl missed me the mostest, didn't you, girlie? My boy loves me the mostest, but the girl missed me the mostest. Hi, baby. Hi, my baby. Yes. Always love when they come visit while I'm streaming. Ooh, big stretch, girl. Big stretch. Hi. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, she gave me a kiss and then she's gone. Oh, you went around the other side. Hi, girl. Let me throw this tuft of hair from Rocky out. We are starting our fall/winter shed a little early, or ending our summer shed late. I don't know which. So I had to vacuum the house tonight. I couldn't handle it no more. We got home and there was husky hair everywhere. Um, she decided, I think she stress shed while we were gone because the amount of hair that was in the house was a ridiculous amount. And I think my Roombas decided to go on strike while I was gone. So, yeah, I couldn't handle it. I had to vacuum tonight, y'all. Okay, so that's the current going ons. Um, let's chat about 5E 2024 edition. I feel like they really made it more friendly for new players, which is great. And so that's a good thing, because that'll help bring players to the game. In addition to the character races, species, excuse me, they also, excuse me, they also refined the backgrounds for players. So you've got your character origins, and so your background gives you, depending on your background you choose, you'll see your ability scores go up or down here. You'll gain a feat, which used to not occur until at least your third level of play. Is now you get a feat at first level, and then you get some proficiencies, and then you may or may not get some tool proficiencies depending on your class. So that is awesome. Here are your basic background descriptions. And you can see who it applies to. If you're a cleric, you're going to get, as an acolyte, you're going to get magic initiate. As an artisan, this is one of those things that is more of a skill thing than it is a feat thing. But you're a crafter. And there are crafting capabilities in 5e. So you've got some ability to put some things together that would allow almost like Minecraft style crafting of items in the new 2024 rules. Sorry. I'm back in East Texas and my allergies are flaring. Welcome home. Let me go back up here. And let's go back to the chapters. Your feats, your equipment. Spell changes have been really kind of cool. Some spells have been dumbed down. Some spells have been added. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I'm pretty happy with this. So this is all good. And then your components, your duration, your effects. And then you get into your spell descriptions. So not a whole lot new. But some stuff moved around kind of like between Xanathar's guide and the PHB and Tasha's and the PHB. And so those were good. So overall, the feel of the new 2024 rules is fantastic, in my opinion. Now, one of the things I heard about, but I haven't seen yet, was the discussion of bastions, which is kind of like bases for players. Am I missing it? Did I totally not see it at all? Let's go aggravate Google. 5e 2024 player bastions. Okay. So Bastions is going to be in the new Dungeon Master's Guide, which comes out in November. Okay, so I misremembered, and apparently I'm not the only one who misremembered, but that's all good. I'm waiting to see that content, so that's going to be fun to see the players get into that. So I need, and then this new feature, the glossary, which is great for new players who have to look things up in a hurry. So it's also great for us DMs who have to look crap up in a hurry too. But overall, the look and feel is good. Yeah, there's some people complaining about some downsides, and yes, it's a rehash of a lot of material, but I think it's better laid out and better presented. And not that they didn't do a good job with the 2014 source material, because I can remember the days of AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and the AD&D Second Edition in the early to mid 80s, and the helter-skelter nature of organization that was applied to them was absolutely horrendous. So we've come a long way in 40 years. So I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it. And I say 40 years because that's when AD&D and AD&D Second Edition really took off. D&D itself is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. So, all right. So, I keep hearing about this Ember Kickstarter by the folks that write Foundry. So let's take a look at that this evening.
Welcome to Ember, an unprecedented digital role-playing experience for Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Ember is a game featuring an epic-length campaign, a spectacular new setting, and a sandbox backed by groundbreaking software features. Ember is an imaginative fantasy setting with rich lore, compelling cosmology, dramatic regions, and enchanting inhabitants. The heart of gameplay in Ember involves exploration of the Arctis Plateau, a vast region containing 25,000 individually explorable hexes, 30 distinct biomes.
Okay, so it looks like we're developing our own gaming world now in Foundry. I'll withhold judgment until I see it. This may be designed to be another RP setting, or this may be a new VTT type setup. I'll wait and see when it comes out, see what it's all about. Just out of curiosity, if nothing else. For those of you who have not been paying attention or living under a rock, D&D's Project Sigil will be going into open beta this fall. And so that, there was a flying creature on my monitor. That will be coming out. And you can sign up for that. Here you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Closed beta. I thought it was an open beta. But you can sign up for it. And yes, I have already signed up for it. And this will be Wizards' attempt to get into the virtual tabletop space with a 3D environment. So I'm kind of excited to see that. But if you sign up for it, you get yourself plus 5 additional codes for players. So you can get in it with players and use it for your game. So that is coming soon. Later this fall. Only available in North America. You don't have to be a D&D Beyond subscriber. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, system requirements. So once you get your invitation, there'll be a download link in it. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm excited to see that coming as well. So definitely excited to see that coming. All right. Well, I hate to cut short tonight, but I'm going to go fight this audio gremlin that's making me crazy. So I am going to end the stream a little early tonight. I'm going to find out from the Grove if they will allow me to live stream our face-to-face play. It's going to be probably a dual consent situation where I'm going to need both the consent of the store to live stream at their location as well as the consent of anybody playing. Any players want to object to it, then we probably won't live stream. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at this evening. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Let me get back online and start getting active again. And we'll see you